Hello. I think we're live. Joining us, well, joining me, I guess, because Indigo is currently an empty chair. Joining me through voice chat is Ethan Saffron.
Hello. Nice to see you. Sorry, my room is really messy right now,
But we can't see it. And now joining me also is Indigo. Hello.
I'm more than just an empty chair, you know.
Indigo.
Well,
Happy New Year.
well, yeah. Wait, how come the YouTube chat isn't showing up in here?
Oh dear.
Hang on. Let me say something in my own chat and see if that now shows up, because now I'm actually streaming. Ah, all right, cool. And we also have a clock there, so that we can keep track of when it's time to do a countdown or something.
Mm-hmm.
But this is where we're gonna be. We're gonna do various fusions, starting with Ethan's request. Ethan, do you want to tell him why you requested Lucario and Ludicolo?
Oh God.
Oh God, that's right. Well, I think it was a few Sundays ago. I hadn't got enough sleep and had confused the Pokemon Lucario with Ludicolo, and I asked if Lucario was a frog, thinking Ludicolo. I guess Ludicolo is not a frog either, but you know, it was all kinds of messed up. So the important story here is to get sleep.
Get sleep. We'll need.
You say during a midnight stream.
We will need to keep the chat open.
Okay.
You wanna man it?
Sure. I will probably do a terrible job at it,
That's okay.
as I always do, but I'll
Yeah.
do my best.
I don't do a very good job either.
Yeah, but you're actually doing stuff. I'm just like playing Pokemon and.
So you doing stuff.
Well, okay. Well, you're playing Pokemon for the purposes of like YouTube and serving an audience, whereas I'm just like.
I'm serving an audience.
Yes. Whereas I'm just messing around, hanging out with you because I don't want to be lonely.
Well, don't say it like that. Ethan, since this was your request, would you prefer to have Lucario as the base, and then we'll like put some Ludicolo things onto Lucario, or do you want to have Ludicolo as the base?
Oh boy, I think having the green one. I don't know the difference. The green one should be the base, and then the dog thing should go onto the green thing.
Okay. Of course you said that, because that's the harder one.
I'm just like, isn't that gonna be a creature from hell? Like,
Which one you wanted, because the thumbnail for the stream was the opposite. So.
Well, that was the really easy one for me to like throw together.
Classic Ethan.
By the way, I muted myself a few seconds ago. Could you hear the?
Well, I couldn't hear you finish your sentence.
There was like this beep boop boop beep noise from Discord. Can you hear that?
No.
No.
You're safe.
Yes.
All right. Good to hear.
We're not here.
Well.
Or not here. Yeah.
Nope. That looks real weird. I don't know. Maybe it just has its ears up here.
Yeah, and you can have the other ones like hanging in the back.
Like here?
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to be very careful about our designs here. A bit tight, maybe. Like maybe I should put the eyes more separate.
I guess so. You also didn't give yourself a lot of room, so.
Yeah, but no, I can give it more space. I also I think this rim needs to be a little bit lower. Did you do anything fun for pre-New Year?
Sorry.
Oh.
Swaggy says Ludicario.
Ludicario. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, yes. Do we have anyone? So I guess we have Swaggy. Hello, Swaggy.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're just gonna be doing some pretty random Pokemon fusions, killing time until we'll do a countdown, and then we'll keep going a little bit longer than that. I kind of want the beak thing. I kind of want to do something that is some sort of hybrid between the beak and the nose. Maybe it just like sticks out and like it's the nose, but it's actually also a giant mouth.
Yes. Yeah, that could work. I mean, I don't think anything about this would work. But it'll be a thing.
It'll be a thing. Look what you're making me do.
Ethan, are you proud of this?
Yeah.
Not yet.
My own phone. Is it telling me that I'm randomly versus streaming?
I guess it does that, doesn't it?
It's telling me that I'm randomly versus streaming. Ringing in the new year with Pokemon Fusions.
That's what we're doing.
I'll watch later, I guess.
Oh, it's looking good.
I'm glad someone thinks so.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the like Ludicolo feet because I don't know if I can put Lucario like feet onto this like body shape.
What about the pants? Or what if you did the Ludicolo legs, but then had the Lucario legs extending from it?
Okay.
You have to play this straight, though. It has to be like you are a first-time spriter, and you're so proud of this creation. You've had this brilliant idea for...
Well, this is a brilliant idea.
Yes. But whatever you would do to make the most perfect mix possible, or hybrid, please do it.
What have I done?
What have you done? Or not what have you done? I'm doing it. What have you made me do?
It was just a suggestion.
Okay, so this is like the arm thing, because if it's gonna have long legs, it's gonna have long arms too.
Mm-hmm. But it obviously needs to have, like, Ludicolo's palms.
Yeah.
What is its hidden ability? Is it justified or swim?
I think it's Intimidate right now.
No, I think it only has one ability, Intimidate. Yeah.
That's the only ability it has access to. Okay. This thing is perfect, obviously. Just have to like color it, I guess, or not color it, but like outline it and then color it. I might need to adjust the legs.
Yeah. There's a lot going on here.
You know what? I didn't put any music on. Do you guys want music? I guess Ethan can't hear it, but
Sure, for the chat, for all 3 viewers.
okay.
Search Ludicario Radio. Is there a better station rather than the chill station? We always listen to the chill station. Epic. Pop Holiday, I guess. Oh, Holiday is only 34 minutes long, so we shouldn't do that one. Let's try Upbeat. I think that's what Ludicario would want, is upbeat.
Watch the tea.
It's a good rhythm for that. Come on, everyone, do to the Lucolo.
Don't stop before you hurt yourself.
Yeah, don't stop before you hurt yourself.
Oh, God.
Is that not exactly what you said?
I suppose I can't argue with that. Don't mind me just having a chocolate.
All right, let's get back to this.
Yes, this is very important. This needs to exist.
It doesn't need to exist. It exists already. All right, let's see if I can do a slightly more refined outline of this before we color it.
Could you actually turn the music down a little? At least for us.
I do actually want to turn it down. Oh, I guess I can do it through here. I'm just gonna have to remember to like turn it back up next time. That was 40-something%. Okay, hopefully that's good enough. Not too loud for us or for anyone else.
Zachary is the 4th viewer. Hello.
Hello, Zachary. Well,
Hello, Zachary.
let's see, which one do I want to use? I'll use this one.
Happy New Year, Icelux, right? 5.
Oh. Happy New Year. Well, it's not New Year for us yet. As you can see, it's only 9:14. But, I mean, just look at this Ludicario. It is happy already. It is not New Year, but it is happy. This music is actually alright.
Yeah, no, it's nice.
Could be better.
Could be better? Do you need some Navi in your music? Ethan always complains when the Navi music comes on.
Why?
That's just annoying.
No, it's delightful and it's perfect for what we're creating right now. Looks right is East Coast, and just realized that we're PST. Looks like he's gonna have a ludicrous New Year. Yes, keep them coming.
You have until I finish this drawing to get all of your Ludicario jokes and puns out of the way.
Ludicariousness.
Yes. All your ludicariousness. And as I was saying earlier, I'm not going to be too, like, bothered with making everything perfect in this drawing. If after I'm done drawing it turns out it's a little wonky, I don't know if I'm going to really bother fixing it.
You're acting as if you're not going to be proud of this at the end.
I'm just being realistic here, come on.
Hope at least I could be given the Discord emoji treatment.
We'll see. We'll see.
Doma Cat says, looking forward to the new videos this decade.
Me too.
Yeah. No, it definitely is kind of neat. We're reaching the end of a decade.
Or not, depending on how you look at it. By some counts, the end of the decade is only at the end of the year ending in a 0. But, you know, because, because, like, you don't count year 0,
Yeah.
right, as the first year. You count year 1 as the first year, which means that the 10th year, and therefore the end of the decade, is the one that ends in a 0. But, because we tend to talk about decades as, you know, the 90s, the 2010s, then it makes sense to say that this is the end of the decade.
Amian Libris is very precise. Can you tell?
My father said the same exact thing about decades yesterday.
Your father is a very intelligent person.
That's one way of putting it, yeah. I say, because of course you'll be making videos in both 2020 and 2021, the distinction doesn't really matter because
Exactly.
that doesn't matter regardless of your interpretation. You'll be making videos in the next day.
Yes, at this point, I intend to be making videos in the next decade. Whether that's next year, like 3 hours from now, or a year and 3 hours from now. Good enough. Who do we have?
Domcat's also saying Ludicolo is the funniest.
Ludicolo?
Well, it says O, but maybe that's 10.
Ah. the Ludicolo dance is the only dance I can confidently do.
Regrettably, that is true. No, he did it at our wedding.
And it was glorious.
The Team
With-
Trees video.
Yeah, I did it in the Team Trees video
Yes,
too.
that too. Yes, he did it at our wedding with his grandmother. She had no idea what he was doing. At least I didn't interpret a semblance of understanding.
She didn't have to know. She just had to feel it.
Yes, I suppose she did. TNT Rock says Happy New Year. Still needs 40 more
Minutes.
minutes until 2020. Sorry. I'm also terrible at reading the comments.
In the same time zone, TNT rocks.
Yeah, Ethan Saffron. Ethan, also known as Ethan from Chicago, is joining us on voice chat, by the way. Please let me know that you can hear him at a decent volume. Otherwise, I can turn down the music because I think they might be competing.
Mm-hmm. Ethan was also on a Tin Towers Talks.
Yeah. Ethan's very popular.
Mm-hmm. Well, we like him.
Yeah.
And not just because he gives us
Yeah.
money.
Yeah. If you subscribe to the Patreon, you too can be on the voice chat. Is that right?
That's right.
That's right. Is there going to be a new hashtag now?
Instead of subscribe to Umbrian Libris.
Instead of sub to Libris?
Sub to Libris, yeah.
Of course, yeah. Pay directly, Libris. I guess through Patreon it's not direct.
Well, it's as direct as it can get, and to be relatively simple.
Hello, Mark. So for
Mark, you're awake.
Hi. So it is 2:20 a.m. and he's sleepy since 9 p.m. How's it going?
I think I drew this foot very, very weirdly, but I'm gonna leave it.
I've been sleepy since about 6. So.
A.M.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. No, I woke up at 6:30 a.m. this morning. Went to work. Came here, made dinner. And.
Yeah, I made her make dinner for me.
Well, actually, I made me make dinner because you offered for us to eat out, and I was like, no, I want to make mac and cheese because that's the kind of person I am, apparently.
See, I was baiting him into giving that explanation so that people don't think that I actually made you make dinner.
Mm-hmm. So Icelux is asking if there will be a baby evolution for this Ludicario for the baby new year. I mean,
I suppose that is up to you guys.
Because the baby is the mascot of New Year's.
yes, everyone requests in the comments.
Year of the real Lotat.
Oh god, that sounds even harder, to be honest.
Harder, maybe. More horrifying? No. Impossible.
I mean, it looks like what it's meant to look like.
Yeah, I would say this is actually going well.
Ruin Maniac says maybe Ethan's volume should be a bit higher. Yes, it is Ethan there.
I don't think I can actually change Ethan's volume, but I can change the
can
music
change this one,
volume.
yeah.
Let's see if that's better. Ethan, say something clever. Too much pressure.
Are you gonna?
Mic check. 1,
Oh.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it was too much pressure. Am I going to what?
Are you gonna be uploading this to YouTube, like the edited stream?
Nah. I mean, this is on YouTube. I suppose I could just like not make this private, because I normally make the streams private so that only patrons get access to the stream archive. Like anyone obviously can watch it live, but for most streams only patrons get access to the archive. But I don't know, maybe this is like a fun one, maybe, or just like a celebratory one. With my patrons' permission, I could make it public.
Rumaniac says, Ludicario. Wait, sorry. Yeah, Ludicario is a cute abomination.
Of course, Mark likes this one.
Now that there's canonically a mutant, or 4 mutant Pokemon, we're talking about comparing this thing to Dracovish or whatever, and
Right.
scarier than this. So I think, what are we even gonna call something like are mutations canonically Pokemon things now?
I don't know. What do we want to call them?
Because our idea of mutations were not just half and half mixed up together. It was piece by piece, right?
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think it's okay to call it splices.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. See?
Splices, fusions.
Pokemaniac Bill has taken it too far.
Should the like hair thingies be under the hat or behind the hat? Under the hat, I guess, right?
I think under, yeah.
Yeah. The ones on this side might be very... Like, my sketch here, I think, is very, very inaccurate about what I can actually show.
Mark says Evominations. That's what we should.
Evominations?
I think Abomination has to be in there somewhere, so I support it. From what are they evolving? Is Evominations. Fossilized Eevees. That would work.
I don't know. Well, I guess in that case, this would be a ludicomination. I don't know.
This is not an abomination. This is beautiful.
This is the...
Can it be both?
If you say so.
It's beautiful. Look,
I didn't make the hat good enough. See,
I guess it could be wider, yeah.
Yeah, the hat is too tall and not wide enough.
You can fix it.
I can fix it.
Yes, you can.
Fix it, Felix.
Yes.
I'm just gonna redraw it from scratch rather than trying to resize it, because otherwise it would be like all blurry.
Yeah. Looks more like a crown than a
Exactly.
hat.
But we are starting to get close to finishing this one, so those of you in the chat can start thinking about what we're gonna do next.
Yeah.
It'll be audience participation time.
Mm-hmm.
What? Am I on the wrong layer? I'm on the wrong layer. So maybe more like this.
Mark says maybe we could call the science of making new Pokemon out of multiple creatures typnology.
Typnology.
Yeah, I like it.
It's like technology.
But typno.
But type no.
Yeah.
I work in advanced micro typnologies.
Is that better? Is that better proportions? Or does it need to go farther out? No, I think that's better. Yeah, I think that works.
Yeah. That's
Here and here. In case it's not obvious.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, I just deleted the whole thing. Well, I actually did, so.
For suggestions, would you like a certain theme to be followed? For instance, 8 Pokemon, I think you mentioned, wanted to do that.
Well, yeah, new Pokemon. Yeah, I definitely want to try some Gen 8 fusions specifically, but I don't have any specific ideas of which one. Personally, I do prefer doing fusions of Pokemon that are like on the same level of like evolution. So if it's a final stage, a final stage. If it's a basic stage, a basic stage. But sometimes you do get some really weird ass but fun combinations from doing like a final stage and a basic stage or something like that. So, you know, go wild. I'll let you choose from the suggestions since I'm not looking at the chat.
Very well. So wait, sorry. Sorry, I don't know how to say your username. No Hirota?
No?
Okay, anyways.
Horta? Yeah.
Bisharp and that fighting gladiator from Gen 8.
Fighting gladiator.
Like
from...
Phalanx?
Oh, yeah, Phalanx, yeah.
Phalanx.
I don't know if I would think of Phalanx as a gladiator. It's like a
several-
Roman warrior.
Several gladiators.
Yeah, but it's like it's a Roman like formation of some kind. Yeah. But
yeah, they're saying Phalanx. Okay, so
Yeah.
alright, that's a possibility. I'm gonna write some of these down just so that I have them as reference. Is it alright that I use your notebook?
yep,
Thank you.
my notebook that I use exclusively for Pokemon things. Yeah, of course.
That's the one.
Ah,
Really have a notebook exclusively for Pokemon things?
well, I have many sketchbooks, so this is the one that I've been using for Pokemon things. Yeah.
Okay, so Bisharp and Phalanx. I really want to, like, I don't know if anyone would have suggestions for something to merge with a Bolton. I feel like we could make that Pokemon more interesting.
Bolton and Manectric.
No.
Trying to fix the angle of this line here because it's like it doesn't really match. So I guess it has to like go straight in here, but then angle down.
Mark says, I think they are centurions. Might be a different Roman military rank, though. Interesting.
It's not quite right, but I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna color this in now. Let's see, what colors do we want this to be? Maybe I I created a group rather than a layer.
There's kind of a beige body for both of them, right? The fur.
Right, the chest is very much the same color, yeah.
Start there. Ears have to be blue, so
They don't have to.
what's the defining feature of Lucario? To me, at least.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Shiny Lucario would disagree with me.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be the same though. It's a fusion. We can do whatever we want.
But not that.
You would do anything for love, but you won't do that.
Yes.
Maybe we should give it that like spiky kind of pattern on the hands, so that the arms are actually a different color from the hands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, in that case, because the legs are green, then the arms should be green, but the hands can be black, and we can make them black legs, black hands. Maybe we can put green on like this little pattern in the hands.
I'm not sure if you had too much of alchemy, but I think it would be fun to alchemize some of the, like a Boltund or kind of thing.
Alchemize. Yeah, Alcremie and Boltund kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I just had a bad thought.
A bad thought?
Alcremie and Mewtwo.
Alcremie too.
You could make the colors in the middle and make the whole thing swampy teals.
I don't know. I like it when the colors are very specifically one Pokemon or the other Pokemon. Or like, not all the colors, but like the individual colors. So like we can use Lucario black and Ludicolo green, but I don't know if I would want to go like somewhere in between. I just like it when you can tell, oh, this color is from this kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
What do your arms look like? Okay, the big spike is in the back.
What about Morpeko and Mimikyu?
That's fan service if I ever heard it.
You could also just say no if you hate the idea that much.
I don't hate the idea, and I don't want to decide.
Okay.
I'm here doing all the drawing. I just want to be told what to do. I don't want to have to think.
Oh, Remaniac says Morpeko and Wobbuffet.
That shouldn't be too difficult. Their like body shapes are not that different.
That one's fun too.
Yeah, but yeah, like the biggest challenges, and obviously, big challenge can mean good results or bad results. But the biggest challenges are usually the ones that are the most different.
Mm-hmm. Like a Boltund and Tropius?
More different.
Oh.
Like Boltund and Tropius, like sure. Like they're quite different, but they're also both quadrupeds. Like really different would be like a Comey and I don't know, a Boltund, or like a Comey and a Machamp. Yeah.
Ooh. Well, okay, these ones are similar, but Steenie and Hatena, or the middle stage.
Steenie and Hattrem?
Yeah.
Okay.
Steenie and Hatchem. It'll be like the most adorable, pure little creature in the world.
Oh, I'm gonna feel so pressured to get it right.
Ooh, Boltund and a Lowland Persian. Okay, we have a few options now. I think we should stop and then pick one of the ones that we've listed already.
Alright, you could just keep going.
Okay, or we can just keep going.
I'm intending to do a fairly simple shade, but I do want to shade it.
Yeah.
I have one more idea.
Okay.
Gmax, Morpeko.
Does Morpeko have a Gmax form?
No.
Oh, you just want me to come up with one? Oh.
A new genre of Pokemon fan art.
Yeah. But I don't even like Gigantamax forms.
Don't
No.
grown to like them. I know you said you didn't like Duraludon, but what about the pre-existing Pokemon that now have Gmax form?
No. Like, there are some that are okay. Like, Gengar's alright. But generally, nah.
Luxray suggests Shinx and Growlithe.
That's another, like, simple one. That's an easy one to get right. Which is not necessarily a problem.
Yeah. We can have fun with this. You're allowed to have fun with it.
I'm allowed to have fun with it.
Yes. What I was gonna say about Gigantamaxing or Dynamaxing in general is that I think I would like it more if they didn't make it so difficult for you to have like a Gigantamax or Dynamax Pokemon. Or sorry, yeah, like I mean every Pokemon can Dynamax, but like, you know, when they put in the trailers like Gigantamax Alcremie, like I was super excited for that, and I was like, I must have this Pokemon like on my team so that I can have a giant cake like form in battle. Like I was into that, but then it's really hard to get that as a Pokemon. So,
yeah, you can't just activate Gigantamax on your own Pokemon.
Yeah, so, and it's just like by the time that you've kind of learned, like by the time I learned that anyways, like I already had an attachment to the Alcremie I had. So I'm just like, I don't want to look for another one. I like this one. So, and also, like even in my second playthrough, like I haven't really had the patience to go like hunting specifically for Gigantamax Pokemon. So it's if they made it a little bit more accessible, like they had done like Mega Evolution, I think I would enjoy it more. But that's just me.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I think some of I've as far as the system of not being able to give a Pokemon like a mint, like a Gmax mint,
Yeah.
and turn any Pokemon into a Gmax, I think that's frustrating. And a bad design choice to not have that.
Yeah, just really
I agree.
strange. Yeah, like especially since they just made such a big deal out of it with the trailers. Like they got me excited for it, and it's just like, oh, it's actually not something that's very like it's not that accessible in the game at all. So it's like, okay, then why?
And they made it like they made it seem like you'd be able to just like catch any Pokemon and like you're good to go for competitive purposes or just like in general, like whatever Pokemon you bond with, that's what you're gonna use, right? And then you bond with a Pokemon and you find out that you can't actually get that really cool form out of it. Or in my case, that really meh form out of it.
Yes. That's true. Marek says G-Max Meowth. That's good. That's perfect.
Yeah.
If you say so.
If you say so, yeah.
I agree, and I'm not just trying to appease Mark because I know they're the biggest Meowth fan in the world. But you know, G-Max Meowth can give you 100,000 Poké-Dollars in one battle.
Well, it's very useful, but it doesn't look very good.
I don't know. It's fine, like a lot of the other ones.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's fine.
Yeah.
That is my general feeling about them as well. They're fine.
What about Fat Pikachu and extra furry Eevee?
Eh.
Yeah.
You're unlikely to extract any kind of reaction out of me that isn't eh.
Okay, well there are other ones, but I don't want to spoil them.
Spoil them for whom at this point?
I mean, there's some G-Max forms that aren't released yet.
Yeah, but doesn't everyone know about them?
Oh, people don't know about. We can't know if people know about them or not unless we spoil it in the first place. So.
I guess so,
They're
but
on
people, but like,
they're on the side.
but there's like, there's been many videos about one of the unreleased ones because it appears to have a very large role in the lore.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
Well, you don't want me to say it because we don't know.
Didn't want you to say it. I changed my mind.
Okay, well, Toxtricity. Toxtricity has been way talked about.
Yeah. Because it's the monument, is it? Right?
Yeah, yeah.
G-Max Eevee took 5 minutes to make, and Pikachu took 20 years.
Well, it took 20 years to unmake.
I had one spoiled. I was looking at the legal document that not Nintendo company, Pokemon company filed against the leakers.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was leaked by this thing against leakers. Or was spoiled by because it had pictures from the guidebook.
Oh, okay. But you actually read the document? The like.
Yeah.
What was it exactly? Was it a takedown notice or a ruling that says that they can pursue that they can sue the leakers? Is that what it was?
That they filed with the federal whatever. Not too much, but the target it's basically saying, here's what we're going to sue these people for when we find out what they are or who they are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but there was a ruling that they are allowed. Oh, right. The ruling was that they are allowed to whatever the right word is, but like the technical legal term is, but it's like they're allowed to force like Reddit or 4chan or whatever to give up the identities of the leakers.
Discord is the big one.
Discord is the big one.
At least Nintendo seems to think so. That's what they focused on in the brief.
Okay.
They actually had, now the U.S. Legal system has Discord screenshots from the r/Pokemon Discord. It was kind of funny to see all that in that context. But
Yeah.
nothing interesting or groundbreaking other than
Well, yeah, because it's stuff that now everyone knows about already because now it's public. But I mean, I'm happy that they are pursuing that. I don't like the idea of leaks, not just for Pokemon but for anything.
agree.
Yeah. Like it ruins like marketing strategies, obviously, and that's probably the main reason that companies would want to pursue that. But it also just ruins people's enjoyment of the game. Even people who go after, like, who go looking for leaks. I've seen many people be like, "Oh yeah, I looked at all the leaks, but I kind of wish I hadn't." I need to decide what color these are gonna be.
The ears.
The hair loopies.
The top.
The ears as well, I suppose. We don't have any blue, but I like the green and black.
Oh, sorry. Mark says, and the leaker who was posting screenshot got doxxed because their Discord avatar appeared by error in some screenshots from the chat. That was on Discord.
Okay. So the hair loopies in black and the ears in green? Like, so that seems to be the pattern we're going with.
Why not make the stripes blue instead?
The stripes on the body.
Yeah. And then if you put blue in the ears, that makes more sense.
Good idea, honey.
You're welcome.
And the blue works, looks really good with the beige around it.
I went to art school too.
I know.
Well, they don't necessarily know that.
I see. I thought you were defending yourself to me, but I guess you were defending yourself in their eyes. In the eyes of the world.
Yeah. I don't practice it, but I still have the eye for it. At least I don't practice it in the conventional sense like he does. Which is also not the most conventional sense. I mean, looking at this design, it's anything but conventional. But yeah, I put makeup on people's faces. That's my art.
Yeah.
The masters of the Renaissance studied Ludicario. I noticed there. Before they had a major patron, they had to produce a Ludicario portrait. So I think this is traditional.
Wow. What history books are you reading?
You learn something new every day, honey. I bet this was just in the chapters we skipped in art history class.
Probably.
Her professors are like, that's not important.
Wow, censorship.
Yeah. What, you don't think any of our art history professors are capable of censorship?
Probably were, but I don't think it's so much a reflection of them, but more whatever the university wants.
Right, of course. You want me to shade this or no?
Yes, at least quickly.
Okay. I didn't put any of these colors on like separate layers, which I normally do to facilitate shading.
Mm-hmm.
So
This should be interesting.
the shading might be a little bit messier. Well, I suppose I can just like select the blue.
Yeah. Mm. 10 viewers. Hello, 10 viewers.
I'm not complaining.
Is this what you were anticipating?
10 viewers?
No, I'm talking.
Oh,
them.
so you're asking the viewers if this is what they were anticipating. I see.
Is this what you signed up for?
Is this what anyone signed up for?
Well, Ethan.
I guess so.
More than sign up for it. I'm the reason for this beautiful, beautiful work of art.
Yes.
Your tastes in art are questionable, Ethan. Not saying it's bad, just questionable.
I'd say the only thing wrong with this is that the spikes aren't clear enough.
It's because there's only one, yeah.
Mm.
Otherwise, it's perfect.
In 1,000 years, artists will see Ludicario in a museum and say, "Oh, I'll never be as good as the greats."
If you say so. Yeah, it sounded like Mark. I almost said "if you say so, Mark," but I was like, I couldn't be 100% sure who had said that. Apparently, Mark is my cousin. At least he claims that he is.
Cousin.
Yeah.
Like Stitch claims all of the other like experiments in the cartoon as cousin.
I have no idea.
That was the thing in like the Lilo and Stitch like television show, which was awful by the way. But like whenever Stitch like meets another like experiment and they like make them good, he's like cousin, so he refers to all of them. It's really cute. But yeah, they're like some of the changes they made. I just wasn't really a big fan of. Like they made Lilo like the brains and Stitch the bronze, so they like significantly like lowered like Stitch's IQ. But it's just like, but Lilo is like not like a child genius, like she's just a kid.
And isn't like Stitch supposed to be super smart?
Yeah,
like,
he's like
super intelligent life form.
Yeah. Like he manipulated several people into thinking he was a dog.
7, 6, 5,
Oh, Ethan's doing his own countdown.
2, 1.
Happy New Year, Ethan. Jinx.
Oh no. I spoke anyways, but oh no.
You don't care about the rules.
No, I don't.
What's it like in the future?
The future is now, thanks to science.
Much the same.
Yeah. It always is. The future is always disappointing.
Well, that's not true. Did you anticipate Dracovish or Dragonfish in the previous stream? Or the 2019 stream? No.
Everyone say hello to the kitty.
Hey, Saucepan. No, I guess I didn't anticipate The fossil abominations. The abominations of Galar.
Exactly. So there are all kinds of surprises out there. We just don't know about yet.
Very well.
Oh yeah, Mark says, yeah, but there's a chance my dad's family got split in Rio when they migrated from Italy.
So what you're saying is we're cousins.
I mean, that'd be really cool. We gotta do like an ancestry like thing.
There you go.
Beautiful. Greatest thing you've ever created. You should be proud.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. If you say so. And that took pretty much exactly 1 hour, so time for the next one.
Uh-huh.
Oh, by the way, what type is this? Because it's got like 4 competing types. Is this water fighting? Grass fighting? Water steel? Grass steel?
I'd say grass water.
But that's Ludicolo's type. There's no Lucario in that type combination.
Steel grass, maybe? Although the steelness isn't really that prominent.
Yeah, to me it looks more like I would say grass fighting.
Yeah.
Though to me those are the most prominent types.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Grass fighting.
Grass fighting type with swift swim maybe to shake things up.
Mm-hmm.
Swift swim and defiant or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The first 4 types.
Now we have to
Ludicario is what I aspire to be. Of course it is, Mark. Grass fighting mega evolves into water steel.
Makes it really complex.
Yeah. Jesus, how would you even strategize that? I'm sure there are ways, but just wow.
Yeah, I don't think they share any weaknesses. Those 2 type pairs.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't put any color on the mouth, like on the tongue. Oh well, whatever.
That's okay. All right. So, are there any of these suggestions that spoke to you?
Repeat them to me.
All right. So we have Bisharp and Phalanx, Boltund and Alolan Persian, Boltund and Alcremie, Alcremie and Mewtwo, Steenie and Hatenna, Shinx and Growlithe. I said I said a few of these, but Morpeko and Mimikyu, and Mark suggested Morpeko and Wobbuffet. You can look at them as well.
Yeah.
I think...
Like, I feel like most of these are like kind of straightforward in the sense of like they have relatively similar body shapes.
Yeah.
So I don't have to worry too much about that. Obviously, Bisharp and Phalanx, they have very different body shapes, but they also have a pretty easy way to go about it.
Yeah, you can just do a bunch of Bisharp heads.
Yeah, it's like either a bunch of Bisharp heads or a Bisharp with Phalanx armor. But
I'm leaning most towards this one.
Okay.
And this one and this one, because you
Those
get all
are-
gushy about it.
those are the ones I'm leaning towards as well. Okay, let's do more Pico and Wobbuffet.
All right.
I gotta get some references, so hang on.
Okay. I mean, this was Mark's suggestion, and he's been in pretty much every single video that I've also participated in, at least. So, I think.
Has he now?
Honorary Patreon.
Wait. Okay, I'm gonna have to point this out once you guys can actually see the same more Pico art that I can.
Okay. So cute. Rawr.
I find it really annoying that on a Windows you can't just like copy an image from a transparent image from the internet and paste it onto Photoshop.
Right?
Like, screw you too, Windows. Okay, so does Morpeko have pockets?
Oh.
Morpeko has pockets where it seems to keep its little marble or food or whatever it is, right?
Oh.
I had like, I don't know if this is mentioned in the like Pokedex or something, because I haven't noticed it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I guess we're given this Pokemon pockets. It's like a really good dress.
I was gonna say, do you like this Pokemon? It has pockets.
Without fail. It's just, I can't, like, every girl who has, like, a skirt or dress with pockets can't help but mention it. Because it's such a delightful feature to have in a dress. Oh, I like your dress. Thanks. It has pockets.
You say, go up to Marnie and say, "Oh, I like your Pokemon. Thanks. It has pockets."
Hello, Tommy.
Well, why aren't you letting me work here? Photoshop. Hello.
Romaniac says that they think the website did mention it.
Oh, okay. Will you let me resize now and move? No? What's wrong with you?
Uh-oh.
Okay, we're quitting Photoshop. I saved. We're quitting Photoshop. And it'll take a minute for it to open back up. Earlier today, I was trying to quit Photoshop, and it told me you can't complete the request because of a program problem. I was trying to close it.
It's like, all right, well, why don't you close and maybe it'll resolve it. I mean, I appreciate that, like, Wobbuffet is kind of has his arms raised, like Hangry Morpeko there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a Morpeko Wobbuffet or a Wobbuffet Morpeko?
I think a
Wobbuffet base, because the tail will be the hangry version.
okay.
The tail will be will be hangry.
Okay.
Like the references to the hangry one will be in the tail.
Okay, sure.
Where'd I put my pen? There it is.
Glad I remembered
That's
to join
nice.
the stream. Yes, we're happy to, Tom. And Photoshop. All right, I'm a crash.
It's not that late, Photoshop.
Yeah, still got another 2 hours.
That's not what I told you to do. I specifically clicked both of these buttons so that you would do this. There you go.
So the hangry version is true form? Illuminati theme. Also, yeah, Mark likes your idea of the tail, I believe.
Yeah. Of course, Mark would.
Okay. Feel free to make additional suggestions. Like, we have like 2 other ones like that we were excited about, but you can keep them coming, and maybe it'll be one that we're more excited about.
The problem here, like the tail, I think like that's a cool idea, but for the main body, the problem is that they're actually all pretty simple, and I don't want to just like draw a Morpeko that is shaped like a Wobbuffet.
Yeah.
So I think it actually needs to have maybe Morpeko arms. Maybe instead of having its arms up like this, it'll have its hands in its pockets.
Yeah. Or what? Well, I mean, you can have it like the Morpeko, where one is in its pocket and one is out, one is extended.
I guess so.
Yeah. And then you can also add the ears. I would maybe keep Wobbuffet's eyes, but then, and mouth shape, but then add the tooth and the cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
Laughing?
Is Wobbuffet laughing? I don't know actually what Wobbuffet is supposed to be doing.
Maybe it's being like wah, like Waluigi.
Yeah, it's something like that.
I have never liked Wobbuffet in the anime.
No?
No. When they added him there, I enjoyed the anime less with him there.
It is a bit much.
Yeah, and I was just like, and they like switched out like Arbok and Weezing, so I was just like, oh, I look forward to when they switch out Wobbuffet.
Never happened.
Hello, Sisley Centinferno.
Oh, Centinferno, hello. Centinferno is like way ahead of us. Centinferno is 12 hours ahead, so
oh wow,
it's a bright morning.
Mark says, me, Luigi's? That's crap. What a boring Pokemon. Also me, Lumineon, me likey. It's gonna be so odd looking. It's not gonna quite be the same level as Lucario, but
No. So what is this actually? Is this a Wapiko?
oh, Wapiko's a good name.
Morbuffet?
Maybe that one.
Because it's hungry, and
Yes.
so it wants more buffet.
More buffet. I think that's perfect. How has Game Freak not thought of this already?
More Pico evolves into more buffet.
So I might just, lie down
Uh-huh.
on the couch here. I won't go to sleep. I'll just rest my eyes.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Just rest your eyes, huh?
Just rest my eyes.
Okay.
Just for a moment.
I don't know what Wobbuffet's like mouth is supposed to look like when he's angry.
I think the same. Centinverno says, once Team Rocket was blasting off in an episode, and for some reason, I thought Wobbuffet wouldn't come out of its Pokeball. When it came out, I backfired and hit a table lamp since I was surprised. Oops.
This is terrifying.
No, it isn't. This is perfect. This is much less terrifying than the other one.
You mean Ludicario?
Yeah.
I'm talking about a different, the other one.
No, this is way less terrifying than Ludicario.
Is it? So Centinverno says, what did I miss so far?
You missed Ludicario. I think I'm just gonna have this with both of its hands in its pockets.
Okay.
Because Morpeko arms are too short to go all the way to the forehead, and Wobbuffet arms are too long to go in the pocket.
Do you want to show Centinverno
Sure.
Ludicario?
You ready for this?
Brace yourself.
Brace yourself.
It's beautiful.
It's certainly something.
What did I just go back and see? We should be like, dun, 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 dun.
What does Morpeko's hand look like? Okay, it's just like a thumb.
I need to reheat my tea.
Okay. Oh.
I'll be back.
All right. I'm okay with this. Oh, the thumb is on the wrong side, but
It's an important comment.
there's an important comment.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna stick around in the comments if that's okay. I'm at the time of night where I'm bound to say anything, and that's not good. It's up to you. You can still also be in the chat. Be wherever you want. Be where you're comfortable, or
I'm sure.
say some bullshit. That's fine too.
Maybe next time I'll say bullshit.
Okay. Well, you said it just now. Got him.
Well, you said you're gonna do more art streams, so.
Oh yeah.
After that,
Yes.
I'll be here to talk shit if you want.
I leave for like less than a minute. And you're being rude to your lovely viewers.
No. I'm encouraging Ethan to be rude. It's different. All right. I'm pretty happy with how this looks, actually. Like,
I'm disconnect. Thank you.
bye.
Bye, Ethan.
Bye.
Okay, since Ethan disconnected, I'm actually going to disconnect as well from my end. So, Ethan, if you do decide that you want to come back to the chat, let me know. I'll rejoin as well. Just because then we're using less bandwidth.
Yeah. just Centurinos says, I know that time of night. Over here it's 10:20 a.m. It's exactly 12 hours ahead of you.
Yep.
And Ethan got your message, so we good.
Message received.
Message received.
So what do you think of the pose I gave him?
Yeah, it's good. Works.
Okay.
Okay, good night.
Good night, honey bunny.
It got so quiet.
The music stopped.
Yeah.
Or not stopped, but is transitioned between songs or something.
I'm really starting to feel that 6:30 a.m. alarm. I'm not used to staying up so late because I have to wake up early usually.
Yeah, you usually would have been not necessarily asleep by now, but definitely going to bed.
Definitely in bed, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes me, I take the bus to work and it takes me like an hour. And I work in the cosmetics industry, so I have to do my makeup because it's kind of part of the role. So it's a 5 a.m. wake up time almost every day to get to work by 8. Centurion says, I like the Wop Buffet. Wait, what did you call it? We called it more buffet.
Yeah. More buffet. Because he's hungry. And he wants more buffet. Especially the tail. The tail is not just hungry, but hangry.
Ethan says it's a good name.
What is... Oh, okay. I wasn't sure how, like, Wop Buffet really looked back here. Not exactly a part of Wop Buffet I pay particular attention to. Believe it or not.
Well, Wop Buffet is often just like all you get is like sheer panic, especially in the Nuzlocke, because you usually can't escape, and it also knows Destiny Bond.
And it can hit you back with double the power that you hit it.
Not a fun sight in a Nuzlocke.
No.
We do have to get back to ours eventually, though.
Yeah. I figure we can do that next month.
Yeah, next year.
Next year, yeah. Which will mean actually going back to Twitch and streaming it on Twitch for the first time in a while.
Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, I think we just didn't do it last time because I was sick.
I don't know. Yeah, we did skip one day. Maybe it was because you were sick. There was also a day where we skipped it because we were hanging out with each other.
Yes.
We went shopping and stuff.
Mike says he made the next year joke. People, he didn't. I was saying earlier, there's only once a year we can make this joke. I'm gonna make it count.
Yeah, exactly.
Ethan says from Pokemon blog, rewards from Ranked Battle Season 1 now available for all players who completed one or more Ranked Battle matches in Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Oh, I didn't know there were rewards. What are the rewards? I completed one or more.
Centiferno says, whenever I'm biking around with my level 61 Carkle trying to hatch eggs faster, I sometimes run into a Wobbuffet. I hate Shadow Tag. Yeah.
If you have a what's the name? If you have a smoke ball, do you still get shadow tagged?
Oh, that's a good question. Ethan says, Ines, can I ask you a question? Yeah, the smoke ball thing overrides shadow tag, so you can get away. Oh, good tip.
You want to go to the couch and take a nap
No,
while everyone watches?
no.
You want to go to the couch and take a nap while no one watches?
I'm so awake right now. You don't even know.
Okay.
Aw, since everyone else says, okay, thanks, I forgot that. I feel like an idiot now. I probably wouldn't have thought of that either. To BH. Ethan says, no, I didn't even know about the ability that makes eggs hatch faster, so... Well, you only got, like, back into Pokemon, like, more recently. So that makes sense. I know that because I listen to the Tin Tower Talks.
Ah.
Gotta get that watch time. The rewards are fantastic, Shred. For reaching rank 2 on solo, I got an ability capsule, Jolly Mint, and a Modest Mint.
Okay. And you get that through what? Through Mystery Gift or just by connecting to the internet?
Those look a little wide. Is that really how wide Wobbuffet's eyes are?
Well, kind of. I mean, I guess I made them a little bigger.
Yeah.
But do you think I need to make them smaller?
I don't know, to be more Wobbuffet-like. Santiferno says, for some reason, the Wobbuffet looks like a wrestler to me. I don't know how I can't unsee it.
A wrestler, I guess so.
Yeah.
Because the more Pico colors kind of make it, kind of give it that luchador look.
I mean, it is a punching bag, so it's not like totally out of place.
Yeah, true.
Okay, Ethan, goes, yeah, that's true. This is my first main series game since the first DS one. Okay. And then he also got 50 battle points, and yes, it was through Mystery Gift.
Okay, I'll have to connect.
For reaching Master Ball rank on doubles, he got 3 golden bottle caps and 600 battle points.
Damn. Okay.
Mark says El Wobbuffetto.
Sorry?
Mark says El Wobbuffetto.
El Wobbuffetto, like Spanish names. Yeah, okay. Or not Spanish names.
No, that
but,
sounds horrible. It was very strange to say that out loud. I feel like I butchered it. Even though I don't think it stood much of a chance to begin with. Don't forget the little lip of the punching bag there.
In the back? Like, oh, I wasn't gonna put it.
Oh, okay. Very well.
I was just gonna leave it at that.
damn is right. I was like, whoa, dude, when I saw the rewards.
Oh, I don't have a like even number of teeth. I need to redo it so that things don't look too weird.
Right, because that's what will make this look weird.
Well, not even, but just like symmetrical.
Yes.
Because like now I can put a tooth that goes here, for example.
Oh, thank goodness we're doing like a male one and not a female one. Can you imagine like adding the lipstick to this as well?
Oh God.
I mean, I feel like maybe you would veto that anyways, but...
Yeah, probably.
The lipstick is so dumb. That looks pretty cool.
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Indigo, did you know that I am now a Twitch streamer? I did not... Wait, I kind of knew that?
I feel like I mentioned it.
Yeah. Since your photo says it looks good.
Okay, so which part
Looking good, Mark says.
Which part should be Wobbuffet blue?
The middle? I mean, then it'll really look like a Wobbuffet and a Luchador, but...
And make it beige on the left, I guess?
I think so, yeah. There's gonna be a lot of colors in this one. I hear a cat snoring. Sensor Farm says the middle, maybe the other parts could be like a coat Wobbuffet is wearing. Never mind. I think he's wearing more Pico skin then. Oh, oh no.
Well, I think this color is gonna look good. I'm iffy, a little bit iffy on the beige.
Yeah.
But it's kind of odd that Morpeko actually goes from beige, yellow, black to just black, purple, black.
Yeah.
It's like it loses a color.
Yeah. Cause yeah, if you were like designing this as an actual like Pokemon, I would want to say make the other side purple. But that doesn't really work in this case because it's a fusion and you're doing the tail purple. So.
Right.
But anyways, Ethan goes, I was doing raid battles with Churn today and I accidentally used fastball on a G-Max Corviknight that I didn't catch. Ooh.
Ouch.
That sucks.
And you can't just like reset over that, can you?
Mm-mm.
In the last, I think it was the most recent fusion stream that I did, which was a while ago. It was the most recent. It's not that recent. One of the more challenging fusions that I did was Zoroark and Lunatone. But that actually, I think in part because it was challenging, it was actually one of my favorites in the end. I thought I came up with a really cool way to combine them.
I like vaguely remember what that ended up looking like.
Yeah.
I wasn't there for that stream, but you showed me the art afterwards.
Mm-hmm. It's one of the few that I like remember very clearly what it looked like.
Mm-hmm. Ethan says he doesn't like to reset for anything less than, say, accidentally releasing a legendary. And also that this kind of looks like Dracovish.
Have you become obsessed with Dracovish, Ethan?
Centinferno says, I actually lost a battle in Sword and Shield, believe it or not, when I was going inside the Badu Inn and there was Marnie standing there. I lost to her since all my Pokemon were fainted except for Raboot.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that'll do it.
That's not something you can really like hold against yourself, yeah.
Yes, it can one hit a Corviknight. I think Dracovish.
Yeah, yeah. What does it use to one-hit a Corviknight? Just Fish's Rend?
Like, I'm really curious about the fossil Pokemon, and I'm like, I want to use one of these on my team at some point, but also, God, it's ugly.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
And it's just like, it's the point, but also, like, it's really ugly. And I like having like pretty or cool things on my team. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my favorite Pokemon is Gardevoir, for Pete's sake. Like,
It's gotta be pretty.
exactly. Matters very much to me. I work in the beauty industry. Like, okay. I still lost a battle in one of the easiest Pokemon games ever made. Now Galarian Mr. Mime is being used as a counter for Dracovish. Yes, it has an ability that makes biting moves double damage. Vicious Rend and Strong Jaw ability at all speed. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. Oh, you're playing Pokemon.
No,
Or, well, you're on your Switch,
I'm on my Switch.
but not actually playing Pokemon? Just shopping for indie games, or?
No, I'm trying that game that I was doing it earlier, the demo, because, like, they actually, in the demo, they actually are like, hey, this is the thing you can do, and then they're like, this, like, part of the story could have had two outcomes. So I'm just like, oh, there's, like, choice in this game. So I want to see what the other outcome would have been in just the demo, just to kind of mess around and see. But yeah, the game is very pretty. If anyone is interested, I just bought it on sale from the Switch store. So, but it's called. Oh wait, hang on. It's called Forgotten Anne, and like the animation style is very like Studio Ghibli. I don't know if it is like if they're involved or not, but I don't know. It seems like a very interesting world, and like it seems to be surrounding. There seems to be something with like forgotten objects, and like having to kind of get them like new jobs.
Okay.
Yeah, so they are sentient. They have life, but you could also like take their life if you need to, kind of a thing. So I don't know. Maybe will be like a genocide pacifist thing again.
Right.
But I'll find out. But yeah, it's a very pretty game, and it was reviewed pretty well. As just from when I kind of poked around with like reviews online, so I didn't want to look up too much because I didn't want to spoil anything. But it looks very pretty, and it seems like a very interesting story. So I bought it, and it was like I think $3 or something. So. Okay, I'm sorry. I fell super behind with the chat. I will catch up. I lose a battle in this, but not in Heart Gold Soul Silver. Ethan hated Dracovish until he tried to use it. It's still ugly. Lost the Fairy Gym several times. Libris lost to the Dark Gym Leader too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lost like 3 or 4 battles throughout the game.
Yeah. Centifrano, so I have swords, so I didn't fight her. Ruin Maniac says, me, Alolan Marowak is ugly. Also me, Alolan Persia is one of the most beautiful things I have ever seen.
What a weirdo.
Centifrano, I agree. Alolan Persian is part chipmunk. It stores food in its mouth. I can't believe that I didn't lose a single battle in Heart Gold Soul Silver, yet I lose to a goth with a Pikachu clone. With only one Pokemon, though. Like, all your other Pokemon were fainted. I did find Marnie, like, at least with my playthrough, like, I found Marnie really easy to beat. Maybe it's because I had, like, fairy types on my team. But compared to, like, Bead or Hop, like, I would just wipe the floor with her. So it made the whole build up that she was like this really talented trainer like not really work for me. so that was a bit hard, at least for my playthrough. But I really like her character though. I think she's cool.
Marnie's great. Did you get the interaction with her at Budu drop in after you beat the game?
Yes.
Where she's playing with Morpeko? You walk into the room and she's playing with Morpeko?
Oh, maybe not. I don't think so.
Okay. Make sure to go visit her at Budu drop in.
Okay.
It's a really short interaction, but it's worth it.
Ethan says, I don't think it's an easy game. Mark says, Alolan Persian is a cat and looks dumb. Of course I'm going to like it. Ethan, especially considering you can catch 40 level 40 Pokemon until you beat such and such gym. Centifrenos goes that you did kill 3 of her Pokemon though, and had a lot of hyper potions.
It's also like we have to keep in mind that people have different play styles. Like it's surprising that I only lost 3 battles with my play style. Like my play style is pretty high risk.
Whereas I like to overlevel my Pokemon.
Yeah.
Very different.
What if instead of the beige side, it is actually yellow?
Oh, that makes sense. I'm into it.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's much better.
Cool. I'm happy with it. No one noticed that.
Notice what?
Exactly.
A lot of difficulty in the older games was from frustrating design choices, like TMs only having one use for the whole game.
That's not a frustrating design choice. That is resource management, which is an important part of making games difficult.
Which they have reintroduced.
To a degree, yes.
I think I like TRs a lot.
I like them too, yeah.
I like the way they've handled it. Especially since, like, if they did actually make them single use again, like, can you imagine the outrage? Like,
oh, for sure. Yeah.
So, like, I think this is a happy medium, and I hope that they continue with that particular approach. That they have really good moves in single use items, but you can obtain more of them. You just have to kind of work for it. But then also have the single use ones. They're not as good moves, but they're still useful. Well done, Ethan. You got tried to complain about game design.
Why do you put it like that? Like I don't complain about game design?
You never ever complain about game design.
I never ever complain about game design.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
I think you and I know different me's. So, do I not complain enough about game design?
No, what I mean is they were trying to make you complain about stuff.
Oh, you wanted me to complain about stuff.
Larafa says 2020 goals: complain more about the game design.
Okay.
Well, Becco though. 2020 goals: complain. Domaket says Pokemon is cool. Yes, it is.
There.
There.
I think I'm done.
Cool.
And hey, that wasn't even an hour, so we still have one more hour to, and a little extra, to do something else. What are we doing?
So the ones that we liked were Alcremie and Mewtwo, and Steenie and Hatterene. Or Hatenna. I don't know. Which is the middle stage.
The middle stage is Hatrim.
Hatrim. Okay. Sorry. I'm really bad at that.
Ludicario, and Morbuffet.
I always loved Fed a lot, but I found out the gender difference last year, and to me that's one of the worst decisions Game Freak has ever made. Yeah, it's up there.
Yeah, I don't like female Wobbuffet either. And there was that leak from just like a week or two ago of beta sprites from Generation 4 where they had a lot more gender variation between all Pokemon. And the Wobbuffet, it still had the lipstick, which I would have taken away, but it basically had like long hair, so like the flip, the like flap at the top was just really long, and like that worked really well actually. I would have way preferred that, but what about Corviknight and Remoraid? Oh, that would be a challenge. some of the sprites look a bit way too different from the original for my test. You mean, in your opinion, they were like too far off, too off base? What about Snom and Eternatus? I can try a Snom Eternatus. You want me to try a Snom Eternatus? I feel like that could be fun and challenging. Let's do that one. Snom is so cute.
Oh.
What's up?
Well, I tried to make the scenario go differently, and it didn't go differently at all.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. So, but it was just like, but this outcome could have been different. And I'm like, how? And we're playing this specifically for this reason.
Eternusnom. Okay, now I need to plan this. So, should I go... So I see two ways of going about this. One that is basically a very large, very complex Snom, and one that is basically a very tiny, very complex Snom.
I'm kind of favoring the tiny one.
Tiny Snom?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, so what I'm thinking is basically it's going to be Snom, but with like Eternatus ice parts, and then maybe something in it somewhere to reference like the core and maybe the eye, the face kind of thing. So
Tiny complex Snom.
tiny complex Snom.
Yeah. Its face looks like a butt.
I know. It's part of what I like about it. And I know that there's people that like it a lot more than I do. But yeah, I like that its face looks like a tushy.
I mean, it looks like a cute tushy and not a gross tushy.
Yeah.
But it still looks like a butt. It looks like the Domic's butt, actually. The one he put on all his pins and stuff. Nom nom nom. Snom and Pinperch and Butt Face Boys.
Yeah.
Snom, Pinkerch, and Solosis, the holy tushnity.
Solosis? I guess so. I guess because its mouth, yeah. I can see it.
Mm-hmm. Read the chat. I can't keep up with all that. I'm too tired.
Eternus Nom will be your Delmise.
So sleepy. Okay, good night.
Good night, honey. You can go to bed. Well, or you know, to the couch if you whatever you want. You can do it.
I'll go to the couch to lie down, but I'm taking the chat with me.
Oh, okay.
That way I can watch.
Okay, but you have to tell me what they're saying.
Yeah. That's right. So yeah, forget what I said about breeding. You can only breed it to make other Hatenas. Ethan.
What can only breed to make other Hatenas?
It's Hatena line for all female and impotent for all male, I think.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. It is 4 a.m. for the Rafa. Well,
Makes sense, cause I believe he's in Brazil.
Huh.
We were just talking to my mom before the stream, and my mom is still in Brazil, so. And by still, I mean she has no intention of not being in Brazil.
Rafa says yes.
Yeah.
Rap Turtle says, boy. There's only 6 people watching.
Oh no. Only 6 people are willing to spend their New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, depending where you are, with us. Oh no.
Oh, no.
That's actually a lot of people.
Rafa adds, and this year there's no daylight, whatever the name is, the name in English.
Yeah, daylight savings time.
Yeah. Ethan says Rafa got a 6 IV Hatena, and I was saying he could use it to breed other fairy egg group Pokemon, but I was wrong because Hatena makes an egg, it will hatch into Hatena. Yeah.
Yes, right. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the way that this Eternus Nom is going.
It looks a little weighed down.
Weighed down.
Yes. Your alarm is going off.
As it should be. It is 11 o'clock after all.
Rafa asks, the most intimidating Snom or the cutest Eternatus?
That's not for me to decide. I mean, it's a very spiky Snom.
Does anyone know when the next season of Ranked is starting? Ethan.
Oh, of ranked battles.
Your 45-day streak is in danger.
Oh yeah, I should probably do Duolingo before New Year.
Yeah. Here you go. Okay, I'm back.
Okay, you keep him entertained for like 5 minutes. Well, not even, because I'm just gonna. I'll do a silent one real quick.
Okay. Yeah, he's just having to practice his
Actually,
Japanese.
you hold on to this.
Mm.
I'll just do it on here, because then I don't have to like move away from the chat. Okay. Quick break for Japanese practice.
Are we still on camera?
Yep.
Okay, so this is my makeup tutorial. No. Chat, tell me what I should try to bake for next Pokebake. There. Oh. Why'd you go away?
Who went away?
This did. I guess because the video went away.
No, it didn't. We're still on camera. But
Okay.
yeah, but that's happened before. You can close the video, like exit live stream, open it again. It should be fine.
Oh, okay. Currently, my friend is at an airport and is bragging about the bathroom. So my friend learned how to eat with chopsticks and is basically Chinese now. It starts on January 1 and it's January 1 almost everywhere. Yes, we are one of the last ones.
Yep.
Oh, Duolingo, that app I have on my phone for around 2 years and haven't used for around 2 years. Ethan says cookies. Thank you. Rap Turtle says, Internasnam going to Comic Con 6969. Oh dear.
Oh, you're gonna hear all of this because it's going through the. Yeah.
Mark says gotta go to sleep so I can rest tomorrow. I'll try to finish my video, if not tomorrow, the day after that. Okay, bye Mark. Thanks for joining us.
Have a good night, Mark.
Centurion says bake a pie with an Aegislash on it. So when you cut it, the Aegislash has the tables get turned.
Sorry, what was it?
A pie with an Aegislash on it, so that we have to cut the Aegislash. That sounds so cruel. I know I want to bake cupcakes for my coworkers. Excuse me. I'm gonna do like a cranberry orange kind of thing. I want it to taste as close as possible to the cranberry bliss bars from Starbucks, but it's a cupcake. A pie with a Zacian on it, holding an Aegislash in its mouth. Aegislash using Clang as a shield. Which Clang? The original one or the one that Libra's just redesigned? Bake a cupcake with whipped cream on top and you can use berries to put on his eyes to make it out crummy. We've done this already though. Well, not a cupcake one. Although I was thinking of making a cupcake out crummy as an alternative, because like, what? Oh.
You're talking so I can't hear, so I'm waiting for you to finish so I can play it again.
Do the thing. Yeah, so for alcremie, because like I had it in my head to use like pavlova to make it and just kind of see how it goes, but like I did do a trial run with pavlova like the day before just to see like is this actually possible to like construct a creature out of this, and so if that didn't work, like if it just fell flat like the one that died in the video, then I would have made I would have had us do cupcakes instead.
Yeah.
And now since Ferndo's friend is bragging about the buses at the airport. What is there to brag about buses? Okay. A Kermie is actually made by Snom. Snom is the real Pokemon. Are you doing something else with the computer? Yeah, he's doing his Japanese. Arceus is just holding Snom's place for a while.
I'll be. I'm almost done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he has a 45-day streak on Duolingo, so we don't want to lose that. Well, he doesn't want to lose that.
Yeah.
I'm invested just because he is. And wives support their husbands or something. Woohoo!
Okay. My. Wait, why aren't you telling me that my streak is maintained? Duolingo. Because normally Duolingo, like, I only need to do it one. Okay, there you go. That's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. There's no problem. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
We're back.
All right.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, okay. New Pokemon video. Don't evolve Snom, and here's why.
Don't evolve Snom.
Yeah. Ethan says Snom can evolve. Baka? It can evolve into a less superior form. I refuse to admit it. Rafa says 45 days is very impressive to them at least.
It's all right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. But I think it needs to actually be more like taller because I didn't actually build it up very high.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna take this.
The Snom evolution is a disgrace for the whole community.
Wow. Who hates Frosmoth so much?
Rap Turtle, apparently.
What's so wrong with Frosmoth?
Did Snom turn into Thor?
Yes. Yes, that's what this is.
Ethan says, Duolingo didn't help me do anything but learn how to beat Duolingo minigames.
It's actually really helping me with vocabulary. But I'm pairing it with actual lessons, right? I'm going to Japanese lessons, so.
Rafa is leaving us. He wants to sleep early today.
You want to sleep early today?
Okay.
Bye,
Rafa.
At 4 o'clock in the morning? Well, have a good night.
The problem with Rafa is that it's not Snom. Rap Turtle said something in Japanese, I think, but I don't know.
Oh, I don't know that kanji. Not off the top of my head. I don't know a lot of kanji.
That's why he's going to Japanese lesson. Bird in Duolingo's picture looks like a Natu. It does. Is that the Pokemon version? Is that the logo for the Pokemon version of Duolingo?
No, I feel like it would be a Hoot Hoot. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, Raptor says it's Chinese. Well, I don't know that either, so.
What Chinese?
Oh, the what they wrote is in Chinese.
Oh, I wouldn't know that either. Yeah.
Snom held Rusty Shield and evolved into Snowmobile.
Okay, I still think I need to like push some stuff up, but maybe I'll just do it when I trace over it. But I want to put the core somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But where's the core gonna go?
Not in the obvious place.
Well, cause like this snow, the snow worm. Where is it gonna have a core that you can see through? Like I can put it here.
What if it's just glowing from within? Like, I mean, it is ice that it's made of. I was saying not the obvious part. Ethan says, I doubt it's coincidence that Japanese and Chinese symbols are similar.
It isn't. No.
Japan
imported them from China.
Yeah. Rap Turtle says, Frostmoth is a snom that became a Soviet spy. That sounds like a theory video.
I guess I could just like put some reds in there somewhere.
Yeah,
give it that kind of glow.
Glowing inside. Yeah. The core is the snoms we made along the way.
Okay, whoever said that.
Ethan.
Of course.
Ethan 2019 or 2020, depending on. I don't know. What is time? Centinferno asks, is it just me or is it not? It's not wearing glass armor.
Well, it's ice armor.
Yes. Ooh, excuse me. I'm gonna be yawning a lot.
That's what we need to excuse you for?
Ethan says it's nom time. TIE fighter. Draft Turtle responds, it traveled to the Maple region from Galar, then floated to the Soviet Union and evolved to help Papa Stalin spy on America. Wow.
Shouldn't it have gone to the Unova region then? Or Alola, I suppose.
I suppose. Centerdo says, for some reason, I feel like if I mine deep enough in Minecraft, I'll find a Snom mini boss. I don't know why. Is it this Snom? Or is it the actual Snom? Or both?
Are you saying this is not an actual Snom?
Oh, sorry. Yes, it's totally a real Snom. I don't know why I said otherwise. In fact,
exactly.
I should just say it's a Snom.
Yeah. Just...
There's no need for a distinction.
Exactly.
I have to watch Jacksepticeye beat the Ender Dragon.
The video is out, but you haven't seen it yet?
Yeah. I can't remember what time he said to put it on. I think it was like 11:51 that you could put it on. Then he will defeat the Ender Dragon right at midnight.
Okay.
Yeah. But it says like in the title, but I'm not gonna be that precise about it. Especially since we're gonna be doing this.
Yeah, and I'm way more important than Jacksepticeye.
Yes, you are.
Not just to you, but on the grand scheme of things.
Oh. Awkward. Okay. Rap Turtle says Unova is actually Sorry, I'm really tired. But the Galar people made it reverse after the Avanuians threw away their tea.
Ah, I see.
Why? Boston Tea Party.
Well, not Boston, but
Mm-hmm. I don't even watch Jacksepticeye. Who's the, oh yeah, it's Dasp that watches Jacksepticeye. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I like Jacksepticeye or Sean McLaughlin.
He seems pretty cool.
No, he's fun. And I like the sort of like culture that he promotes on his channel. So, but I mean, Let's Players aren't necessarily for everyone, so I just happen to like him, or at least this one. Poltergeist tea is the best tea. Excuse me.
So would you?
I don't even know if there are other YouTubers that talk about video games, just Umbreon Libris. Fair enough, Ethan.
I am the only YouTuber that talks about video games.
The only one. I now feel like the Battle Cats had a Snom update and introduced Interna Snom.
This is okay. In terms of like how high it goes.
Brab Turtle adds tea in Pokemon is like honey and is poltergeist barf. That's such a lovely thought. Thank you for that. While I drink tea. Yum.
How's your poltergeist barf, honey?
It's delicious. Tastes like a chocolate macaroon.
Mmm. Not tastes like hot leaf juice.
No. This is the real final boss of Sword and Shield. Oh my god, it's so cute.
I kill you.
Super tough.
What's up?
It's really cute. I'm so tough. I'll beat you up.
Let's make sure we put it on a different layer.
Where is its eye?
Oh, this is its eye. The 3 dots. That's well, that's Eternatus's eye, so that's Eternatus eye too.
Mm-hmm. Ethan used an electric kettle for the first time today to make tea.
An electric kettle for the first time? You make it sound like such an exotic thing.
Where was it? Oh, Centiferno says your favorite evolution must be Leafeon. It can't be anything else.
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You found me out.
In the US, we don't have electric kettles. We put them on the stove.
Just make it sound. I know people who don't have electric kettles, including her parents, who make tea all the time but don't have an electric kettle. But it just you just made it sound very exotic.
Alola's where a man named Barkrek Barkma was born, and he became the leader of Unova. That's just
Someone's having fun with their lore.
fun with their lore. Ethan says, well, it is exotic. I didn't even know they existed until talking to Brett about it. Yeah, where's Brett?
That's weird that you didn't know about it. That seems like, are they that uncommon in the US? Brett's probably asleep right now. I hope Brett is asleep.
And Eternatus is made in China.
Eternatus is made in China.
Apparently. Reptile has like a whole video planned out for you.
Yeah. Or for themselves.
Or that.
I feel like this is a very appropriate Pokemon for the new year. Eternus Nom. It has that sense of coziness, but it also will kill you if you interrupt its coziness.
How is that a New Year's vibe? What kind of New Year's celebrations have you had?
No, it should not for the celebration, for the new year. You know, you want to be cozy, but you will also defend that with sharp, icy spears.
It's like that meme where it's just like, alright, 2019, bring it on, and then like, okay, 2020, let's be friends, please put the bottle down. I think I remember that being a meme though for 2016 versus like 2017. Because like that was a time.
2016 was a dark year.
Yeah, we don't talk about
Except for Pokemon Go. I think it was 2016 that I heard things like that I heard some memes about like in the future, like the history books will skip 2016 and school children will be like, what happened in 2016? We don't talk about that.
Centinferno wants to become an Eternus's bodyguard.
Well, I mean, he did just wake up, so maybe you'll be lucky, and the line of applications isn't that long.
Yeah. This Raptor's lore has gone dark. The Pokemon lore has been made fake by someone named Oak, and he should be executed. I am saying the truth. Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah. Ethan says, and Cubs won the World Series. Snom is everyone. Everyone is Snom.
Yes. We are all hashtag we are all Eternus Nom. Now, what does Eternamax Eternus Nom look like? Does it just turn into a giant spiral, like, snowstorm?
Centinferno says, though, who names themselves Birch? And Ethan says, should I change my last name to Snomprom?
Yes.
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 So cute.
Okay, I need to put some purples and reds in there though.
Yeah.
So where's that gonna go?
I don't know. On any pointy bit.
I did that by accident.
You oh, never mind. Okay, I see.
What's up?
I was just gonna say, like, because the head seems like more squished down compared to like the original Snom, but then I realized that it's because of the pieces that are over its head.
Yeah, there's yeah.
So that can't really be helped.
I suppose it could just be like a vague kind of glow. Just like
G-Max Snom gets smaller. Oh, sorry, I fell behind. Rapturtle says, Snom Farm City is in Kanto. Centiferno says, Professor Birch is born. Mother, let's call him Birch, an exotic name for an exotic child. It also adds, make some of the ice on the bottom red.
What do you think of this though? Of it just kind of having a bit of a glow in red.
I don't know. Jerry Gamer, who I think is new to us here.
Hello, Jerry Gamer.
New Pokemon in the Pokemon game, Cementus?
Cementus?
Looks like the sun is reflecting off the ice. Oh yeah, it does.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, me too. Ethan says, Saffron. Ethan says Turnus is an edgelord. Rapturtle goes, Blue is a communist. Suntiferno goes, I wonder what would happen if Turnus got Giratina. Leaf is, Rapturtle says Leaf is an anarchist.
Wow.
And Jerry Gamer says, can you do Zamazenta and Sobble next?
And we might have time for one more. But I haven't been deciding which ones to do. I've been going off what the really popular or just really cool suggestions are. So that can be on the list there. Do we have any others?
Centifredo's messaging you.
Sensiferno is suggesting via private message that I change my name to Leafeon Libris.
Since Leafeon is obviously his favorite.
Obviously, of course, yes.
Raptor suggests Ice Cube and Braviary. Obviously needs to be an Ice Cube on Braviary's like body.
No, it's gonna be just regular Braviary, but with an ice block.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I need some purple in there. I don't know where, but I need to.
Oh, I wanted to paint on a different layer. There you go.
Jerry changes his mind. He wants to do Ice Cube and Braviary. Santaferno has their own suggestion. Volibee and Vespiquen. Ethan says, okay, I'm trying to get signs for my body. I should be doing something right now that is sleeping. Same. I hope I'm not being rude by going to sleep before the big moment.
So rude.
So rude.
You don't even know.
You don't even know. So sleepy.
All right, I'm just gonna
Night, Ethan.
I'm gonna
joining
shade
us.
this. Yeah. Bye, Ethan.
Love you. Bye. Reptile says, Ice Cube Braviary shall rule North America. Santaferno, no wait, Skitty and Whale Lord. Jerry, oh no. Ice Cube and Whale Lord.
Oh God.
You want to generate Pokemon?
I didn't want this.
Ice Cube and Whale Lord, yes! Like how it...
Look, you want something that's gonna look tortured and bizarre? I'll give you something that's gonna look tortured and bizarre.
Don't we have enough lost Pokemon? Imagine a huge intimidating will, but if you look closer, it has the face of a Skitty. Ugh. I might be crushing here.
Okay, well, at least wait for me to finish this.
So less than a half hour. I can probably make it to the new year, and then we can like make out on screen or something.
That's what they're all here for, isn't it?
Sure. Yeah, there was a soap opera my sister and I used to watch, and then like it was in like one of the first seasons. It must have been when like one character makes a big deal about like, oh, whoever you kiss at midnight, like you're destined to be with forever. So I have to kiss this guy who's like the love of my life, and like, or like if you're in the arms of someone, I think is what it was actually, and then like there's like an accident that happens, and then like a whole bunch of people end up in, or no, not an accident, someone dies, and a whole bunch of like people end up in like different people's arms, and it's like, ooh. What does it mean?
Well, what did it mean? Don't leave us hanging.
Well, for several people it meant they were together. Well, actually no, I don't think any of the people who were there ended up actually together except for like one of them.
I thought you were gonna say, well, for several people it meant they were dead.
No. Okay. I'm gonna catch up with the chat here. Rap Turtle says in Singapore we have a Pokemon Center, and there's art where Wailord is the top of the Marina base stands and Gyarados is the Merlion.
Damn it! We went to Singapore too soon. When we went to Singapore, there was no Pokemon Center.
Aw. There was an awesome superhero cafe though. I loved it.
Yeah, the superhero cafe was at Marina. Is that where it was?
I think it was
Yeah,
Marina.
that was amazing.
Centerfire had their New Year's 11 hours ago. Their Gamer had theirs 3 hours ago. And Rap Turtle had theirs 15 hours ago.
Well, we still have 24 minutes to go, okay?
We're one of the last ones. We're sorry. And soap opera is opera made of soap. I agree.
Is there any other kind of opera?
I suppose there's like good opera. Centurido suggests, what about Durant and Heatmore? The Singapore thing was opened in April this year.
See, we went too soon.
A name I cannot say, but an icon I think I recognize says, so just Chimchar and Grookey.
A name you cannot say. Oh, Jag. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Yeah, I recognize the icon, but I was just like, I don't know who this is. But okay, Jag, cool. I got overwhelmed by all the letters. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, I don't know how to properly pronounce that. I just say Jag.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Jag.
I don't try.
There's lots of people here still. It's very nice, considering they've had their New Year's already.
Yeah.
You have a bit of a red butt cheek there.
I know. Oh.
Centinferno says, my house is in the middle of the desert. Literally, I'm not joking. Pig surgeon happened. Were there any infusions before Eternusome?
Yeah, there were.
Control F4.
I don't know what Control F4 is supposed to mean. But there you go.
It's so cute.
I think that's done.
Yeah.
If you can think of anything else I should do.
Sleep.
I should sleep?
No, I should.
Eternus Nom. Alright, so yeah, recap. So the first fusion of the night was Ludicario at Ethan's request.
Yes.
And then at someone's suggestion Mark's suggestion in the chat, more buffet. Or more buffet because it's hungry. Which I really like. And of course, Eternus Nom.
Jesus. Oh, it's pronounced Jager, right? I'm sorry, I'm too tired for this.
It's pronounced Jagerfmyrg. Jagerfmyrg. Okay.
Or Jaeger.
Let's do IceQ and Waylord. Alright, well apparently we're gonna do IceQ and something, so let me get an IceQ.
I think the general consensus has been IceQ and Waylord.
IceQ and Waylord.
Yep.
Do you people hate me? Either you hate me or you just have way too much faith in my ability.
Why not both? Okay, it obviously needs to have a little like single hair. Like, how's this gonna even work?
I don't know. How is this even gonna work?
Rap Channel says both as well. Oh my god. Like, what was Game Freak like really thinking here?
I think IceQ is kind of cute. It just really doesn't look like a Pokemon to me. Like in style, it's just
when they have such a like vetting process, like I really just can't get my head around how this made it like through
Yeah.
to the end.
My biggest problem with it is just that the head is an ice cube.
Yeah.
But like the fact that it's a cube doesn't really seem to have like, is there some other reference to it, like some other layer to the design that I'm not getting besides ice cube?
It has a good ability though.
Yeah, I know, but I don't care about that. Okay.
Ice Cube and Wailord have the same fins. Ish.
Okay, so I know it's going to have the ice cube head.
Yeah.
Am I just gonna try to put that ice cube head on Wailord? Cause like.
Wait. Okay. Hey. What if
Go ahead.
What if you have the ice cube, like it's basically you're basically putting the Wailord onto the ice cube. So, how about you have the ice cube with a Wailord face, and then you give it like fins and like a bit of like a whalish kind of body.
Kind of like that.
Well, but like it's ice cube, so like ice cube instead of like wings like a bird has fins like a fish, and then you can give it like a fin in the back instead of like the tail, but it gets to keep its feet.
Okay, so on here.
Yeah.
But.
So Wailord. Yeah. It looks so chirpy. And then you can give it like the fins on the side and like a Wailord tail, but it gets to keep its little penguin feet. Standing Wailord, yes. Okay, Raptordoll seems to like what I'm suggesting. We should make merch of that ice cube. No, this is the perfect Pokemon to be ending the year with. This is the perfect start to 2020.
Do you mind if I do some sketches like kind of like this, but a little bit more precise than that, on top of this, rather than drawing it from scratch?
I mean, this is your stream. You can do
Okay.
whatever you want.
I'm just gonna.
I suppose the worst that could happen is that someone unsubscribed, I guess.
No.
The Wailord should be stuck completely in ice. I love that idea. Ice breaking Wailord, Ice Lord. Ice Lord equals Iceland. Carrie Gamer says sure. I'm not sure to what though.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell what people are responding to when
There's a bit of lag, yeah.
there's a delay. Yeah.
So CB. Okay, 15 more minutes. I can do it. I can make it, but I might go to bed right after.
Okay.
It gets
Well, I'm probably because I'm not gonna be done with this by midnight. So basically, I'm gonna finish this and then that'll be it.
Yeah. But I don't think I can go much longer. I'm usually in bed
What
3
does-
hours ago.
What does Wailord's tail actually look like? I can't see it in here. Let me look for an angle that shows me what the actual tail shape is.
It's a fin.
Yeah, but it doesn't like have a traditional like dip in the middle of.
Slurpuff and Aromatisse equal pain. could also make it a giant ice cube.
Oh, I'm gonna make it fat. Don't worry. But yeah, I wanted to get the proportions of the ice cube right. And look, I'll be happy to make merch off of this if you people promise to buy it.
Ice Cube's cosplay. Why does Ice Cube look like a yokai now? I'm just like, no, this is an abomination. Ludicario, step aside.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ludicario, step aside.
Vote in the chat, who's the bigger abomination?
Okay, so that's what it looks like. But I want to make the body bigger. I might actually make just the body bigger and not the fins. So that it just continues to have that kind of whalish look.
Yeah. It's like oddly really cute. Okay, well, this Pokemon on my team. Kind of cute. If you make merch, I will tag you on Twitter and say Palala.
Say what? I don't know what that means.
Ice Cube on drugs. It looks like
This is your ice cube. This is your ice cube on drugs.
he looks like that person wearing a costume standing outside a shop who's flipping a board around trying to get people to come in.
Is that a good thing?
I think in this case it is. Literally not in any other context.
Okay, I'm happy.
It is gibberish.
Okay, I'm happy with this though.
Cool.
I mean, you know, as happy as I can be.
Yeah. It looks really cute. I'm just like, okay, this is a design I can get behind.
Well, I don't like Ice Cube, but this.
It's like me. Ice Cube looks so dumb. Also me. Ice Cube whaler combination is the best. Ice Cube looks like it's frowning with its teeth. I mean, that's fine.
I guess so, but you know, that's the Waylord look.
Yeah. This is the new mascot now. It's no longer.
You turn a snob?
No, it's no longer Umbreon.
Oh.
It's this one.
Oh.
This is,
You're telling me to give up
this
Umbreon for this?
Yes, this is what your branding needs to adhere to now. You mean you don't like it?
Oh, I like it. That's not the problem.
I honestly want a shirt with Ice Lord now.
Ice Lord.
This does not look natural. Is it man-made? Don't replace Umbreon on Leafers with. Don't replace Umbreon. At least replace it with Leafeon. Obviously. Sword Fusion, Leafeon, and Ice Cube.
Thought you were gonna say Umbreon and Ice Cube, and I was gonna freak out on you.
I wouldn't go there. I want to stay married.
Okay, good.
But people in the chat, you're more than welcome to suggest this. Put this on your channel banner.
Make me.
So different now. Umbreon and Ice Cube.
I can hear fireworks. Someone's jumping the gun a bit.
Yeah, a whole 7 minutes. Okay, maybe not a whole 7 minutes because it just turned to 11:54, but
A whole 6 minutes and 20 seconds, maybe.
Kablooey. Boom boom. Petition to make an Ice Lord shirt. A poor kid had a seizure looking at fireworks. Really? Oh, that is sad.
A seizure looking at fireworks. I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense because of all the lights, but
Mm-hmm.
still.
Yeah, no, it's not exactly surprising. I just didn't know it was possible.
11 hours ago. Yeah, yeah. Well, 5 more minutes. Can you finish this whole thing in 5 minutes?
Not with shading, I think.
Speed run.
Well, speed painting is something that people do.
Yeah,
People that are not me.
people that are not you. That's okay. 5 more minutes and I get to go to bed. I Sword and Eternusnum are homies.
There.
He's beautiful.
Is he?
All your creations celebrations have been beautiful, honey.
Well, when you put it that way.
Game Freak is gonna be calling your number any minute now to ask you to join. And design Pokemon just like these. Their like favorites are gonna be this one and the Lunacario, and they're gonna be like design more Pokemon like these.
The Wailord Blue on the parts where Ice Cube is blue, or on the parts where Ice Cube is black?
Sorry, what?
Wailord Blue on the parts where Ice Cube is blue, so just here?
Oh, black.
Or on the parts... Okay, so if on the parts where Ice Cube is black, then what goes on the parts where Ice Cube is blue? Just Ice Cube blue? It's a different blue, so...
Sure. That's fine. Works for me.
Alright, let me know when we're like a minute away or something, or
I'll try.
something. Yeah. That so we can pay attention to the countdown.
It looks like he's wearing a striped shirt.
Well, he is a whale. Well, he is a whale lord.
Santaferno, I'm not sure if I get your joke. I'm sorry.
What's the joke?
Me, I like train Libris. No response.
You like trains. That is that a joke or just a statement of fact? I actually never realized Wailord was so gray in the chest area.
Raptorl asked, do you read comments?
Asked me to read comments or you to read comments?
I think he's asking if you read comments.
Do I read comments? Yeah. I read pretty much everything. And if comments are like, if a comment is constructive, like if it adds to the conversation in some way, I try to, even if it's not something I agree with, I try to either respond or leave a heart or something, just like an acknowledgement that I read and I appreciate the comment.
1 minute.
Okay, I can't even finish coloring in 1 minute, but I can finish coloring the chest.
Just paint bucket.
The fill tool won't know where to stop because I'm painting on a different layer than the lines. But
Spasm and color all over the thing.
all right, we've got
Oh,
15
10
seconds. Yeah.
Almost. Yeah. Hi.
Hi. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year!
2020! That's all the making out you get. Sorry. Well, we made it through another year.
Mm-hmm.
And in just a few days, it'll actually be our anniversary. Our wedding anniversary. Our first wedding anniversary.
Yeah, that's coming up on the 18th.
Yeah.
So, like, more than just, like, a few days, but...
It's a few days, so...
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye, Santaferno. I'm just gonna finish this, and then we will go bye-bye as well.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for joining us. Good night. You spent 1 year drawing Ice Lord.
Yes, I've been drawing this since last year. Is that some sort of New Year song?
Yeah, old Lang Syne.
Oh yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's okay, Saucepan. It's just fireworks. They can't get to us in here, I don't think.
Dun dun dun.
Are you proud?
Am I proud
Yes.
of this?
Yes.
It's funny. I'll give it that.
You're like,
It's
pride,
funny.
Pride is a strong word.
Yeah.
What is pride? Okay.
Good night, honey.
I'm saying goodbye first. Oh, should I put away the pasta? Probably.
It is better than the Mona Lisa.
Wow, what a high opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true, but still.
You people are crazy. But fusions are so much fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad no one told me to make an ice cube stone sharpener. Although, a relatively easy way to do that one is to just make a stone sharpener out of ice.
All right. Okay. I put in my maximum effort. I'm gonna go bed.
Oh, okay. You're not gonna wait for me to finish?
No, I'm too tired.
Okay.
I stayed as long as I could. We made out. It's fine. Okay.
You can watch me.
All right.
Not on my phone though.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out, everyone. And I'm gonna go sleep now because I'm very tired, as you could probably tell. So, as I descended into madness.
Will I make a video about this?
Bye.
Bye. No, I won't. These more informal art streams, I prefer to just leave it at streams. I actually did make a video about last year's New Year's fusions, but I don't know. Just they like stream summary videos generally don't perform very well, or my stream summary videos haven't performed very well. So I might just leave this video or leave this stream up, like available for anyone to watch, whereas most of my other ones I make unlisted. So yeah. Actually, yeah, that's it. Most people will not know about Islard. Well, I will put it on Twitter, and I will also, I could also put it on like a community tab post kind of thing. Ice Lord is the god of the new year. Well, I'm glad you guys like it. All right, I think that's it. I guess I could like color the line a little bit because it does the original does have that. Just to give it a bit more of that icy look, and I guess I could do that for Eternus Nam as well. There you go. But I am going to do this for Eternus Nam as well, just to... just to really sell that iciness. All right, well, just recapping. That was a text message notification. So recapping, we have Ludicario, Morbuffet, Eternus Nom, and Eyes Lord. Believe it or not, I'm pretty happy with all of them. But, yeah. Thank you, Yag. Yep. Yeah, I will share all of these on Twitter, but I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do that when I wake up. So yeah, that'll be it for tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out with us while we wait for the new year to find us. Finally, all the way on this corner of the planet, and yeah, this was a lot of fun. Always is, and I want to do more of these. Maybe like, well, I'm hoping to do them at least once a month. Not necessarily fusions, maybe some pixel art, but I really enjoy doing fusions. It's just so much fun, and so like it's a really interesting challenge. So probably gonna be a lot of fusions. So Happy New Year to you guys as well. Have a good night or a good day, depending on where you are in the world. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm Umbreon Libris. See you in the next chapter. Bye.